Okay, sorry, that's where you were. Surface Pro 10. Okay. And that one's not until November that it gets released. Okay.
Yeah. So the Surface Pro 10, they talked about it has a removable solid-state drive, which is interesting if you want to upgrade it. This has two USB-Cs. And then they also talked about how Microsoft actually worked with Qualcomm to make a mobile processor instead of your traditional architecture processor that most computer have. They're using the architecture system that phones use.
What's the advantage of that?
Well, that between a phone and a regular computer, like I actually don't know how the chipset's different. I just know that they are architecturally different.
Okay.
But what the advantage that Microsoft is doing working with Qualcomm is very similar to how Apple is working with a manufacturer to build their own chipsets. We talked about the Bionic chipset that Apple built for their laptops last time we had the Apple discussion when they had their conference.
Smile like I remember.
Okay.
We know my memory, especially for this kind of stuff.
So yeah, Apple builds their own processors.
Okay.
And now Windows is building its own processor, which means that they can build it to make it more efficient. They're also
not relying on someone else's innovating. Yeah.
And they're also working to add an AI accelerator, very much like Apple added an AI accelerator in their iPhone 11.
So an AI accelerator makes things faster because it's got artificial intelligence that's kind of looking at the pieces and then making decisions to prioritize and
exactly
whatnot.
It's able to direct the flow, and they said that usually a phone chipset only has about 12 watts of power running through it, so they had to design this to run 7 watts of power. Not like that's one of the disadvantages, I guess, for the normal architecture system for the mobile phones, is that they're designed for less power usage. Well, so if you want to put those in a big computer, you would need to design it to have more power to it. And so that's what they did. And they also redesigned the graphics processor part of the chipset. And what they said, that all of it combined to having a better battery. It's faster, it's lighter, and thinner, and it's still a full Windows 10 on the laptop. They also this also comes with a pen holder built in, and that also recharges the pen within the holder.
Oh, because you said it's electric, so the pen is not just like a stylus, it has like an actual...
It has, I believe the main thing is it has an electromagnet. To make it more accurate.
You know, I am kind of interested in the having a Surface that has a pen. That's intriguing to me.
Yeah, I remember I used to have the Surface Pen for that. I lost it years ago though.
And have you looked into buying a new one?
I have. I mean, I'm sure that I could get one of the newer ones and it'll work just fine on that. I don't know how it charges though. So
what's up, Adobe?
Yeah, so Adobe actually came in to kind of demo the power behind these the features that the power behind the 10 Pro.
Oh, they're you mean they're just like a third party that uses it, so they're showing with their complex apps how well it works?
Yeah, so Adobe makes the suite of products known as the Premiere Pro, which is a video editor. They have a like Photoshop, very powerful tools that is utilized on Windows.
Look at that.
And so they're talking about this new drawing app that they're designing specifically with the mind of this surface. And they're talking about this Fresco app for like mobile painting app. And they were saying that it recreates behavior of paints and pencils and
She said it was pressure sensitive, I heard.
Yep, it's pressure sensitive, it's tilt sensitive. So she'll demonstrate here.
Wow. Her grasp when she's coloring is interesting. Oh, maybe it was because she was scribbling. Oh, and she can select to erase only pink, it looks like.
Well, yeah, that's the layer tool. She's on a different layer than everything.
That's pretty Oh, her just maybe she's got. I didn't notice her grasp until she started with the colors. Oh, that's a thumb wrap grasp if I ever saw one.
She's talking about on the side, the light pressure. Now she can use it kind of like as if you were using a pencil on the side. And then the last bit is when she starts using the watercolor.
Watercolor.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting. Ooh, blue.
Oil color is what she's saying, actually.
Okay.
That she's, but there, I'm sure watercolor is a feature too. But it ends up mixing.
I love doing this. It's so much fun. So I'll finish up.
So it was interesting, like the recreate the behaviors, and it seemed to be running pretty well.